So this morning I was working with an amazing client and we realized that she has, this will be so big for you. I want to share this with you because it kind of ties into this. She created a rebel, right? When she was a kid, she's not going to do what her parents say. Does anyone have a rebel inside of themselves? Right? She would be like, she would have this rebel where I'm not going to do what you tell me to do. Right? So why do we create a rebel? Well, because you're born into a world that tells you to do shit that actually might not be your highest. It's a low conscious thing, right? So like maybe your parents are just telling you a bunch of rules and you're rebelling against it because they're just really strict. So the consciousness you're in is kind of ridiculous. For you, you have something in you that says that's not true. So you create a protective rebel, right? But what happens if you now connect to the ethers and there's a highest trying to talk to you and tell you next steps for your life, and you're rebelling against that? What if you were born in a prison and did everything you could to get out of it, but then you're in heaven and you keep doing everything you get out to get out of it? And we realized in talking that her rebel is actually rebelling against her truth, her highest. So like she'd be like, I know I need to eat vegetables, but there's this rebel in me that goes, no. Right? I know that I need to whatever, name it. I need to whatever, but this rebel in me is saying blah, blah, blah. So for her to actually receive that she's safe by an energy beyond her, the universe is ready to go, thank you to the rebel for protecting me from the consciousness that I was in as a child. But now you're protecting me from unconditional love. Now you're protecting me from a good relationship. Now you're protecting me from abundance. Now you're protecting me from health. Right? Now you're protecting me from joy. And one of the reasons that we have depression and sadness in our body is because we create a rebel in a low consciousness, and then now we're using it against our high consciousness. And that high love that's trying to come in is actually you, and it's ready to let the rebel or whatever yours is, the one that's the contrarian, the one that's going, I'm not going to do this, the one that's like, doesn't feel safe, the protector. Maybe your protector now is protecting you from love. Maybe your protector is protecting you from freedom. Maybe your protector is protecting you from you, right? Maybe your highest you is like, I know what I need to do. And you got a rebel or a protector that's literally blocking you from you. And all we have to do is receive that you're actually safe, receive that you're actually abundant, receive these things, and let the little middleman character that you needed when you were born, let it go now, because you don't need it if you've accessed a consciousness of the all that isness. If you're here and you're connecting to the frequency that we just connected to with Lisa, you don't need that protector because the intentions of the all that isness are safe. The intentions of your highest are safe. So it was designed to protect you from egos that were actually not safe. But don't use it to protect you from love. Don't use it to protect you from now. And instead, we receive the now, we get a love that's so big by connecting to the now, and thank the protector for getting us to right here. And then she actually asked a question like, well, if I let go, will I not be safe? And I said, actually, some of the not safe things will not even be in your world anymore. Like, you don't need your rebel to protect you from things you would never do. Like, I said to her, did you notice you don't need the rebel to protect you from smoking? Right? Because she never smoked, but you didn't need the rebel to protect you from it. It's just not in your world. So sometimes the rebel is actually looking for danger, so it has something to protect you from. Right? So it's now much more about choosing this higher frequency. It's much more about saying yes to the all that isness that's here. And part of that process is saying thank you to the rebel or the protector. Thank you for getting me this far. Thank you. You can fall into me. I got you. Because the space that it's protecting you from now is you. Receive the you and don't rebel against it. Don't yeah, but it. Don't fix it. Don't figure it out. Don't change it. Receive this now. Receive the enoughness of now. Receive the wholeness of now. Thank you for getting me this far. You can sit with me in the now. Let it just sit on your chest. Let it just swim around your stomach. Let it just take a break. It's so tired. Your protector, your rebel is so tired. Thank you for protecting me. Because now you're on kind of a third level, right? Right? Picture the first level, like I was talking about the other day, just the brainwashed, whatever the consciousness wants you to do, total codependence, whatever. Then the rebel shows up and goes, screw you. I'm not doing what the news says. I'm not doing what school says. I'm not doing whatever. Cool. But now you're actually using that to get away from level 3, which is this freedom of all that is, unconditional love, infinite space. You don't need to protect from that. Can you receive that? That's to protect you from here, not here.